Welcome to 18,000 acres of recreation educational opportunities balancing sustainable natural resources in northern Minnesota. Boulder Lakes Environmental Learning Center educates the public about the importance of sustainability and invites the public to enjoy all it has to offer. Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center was established in 1994, hosting over 300 events. Come with me as we go back 9,000 years to gain a better understanding of our previous neighbors. The archaeological history will bring you through the extended time period Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center represents. Archaeology evidence of thousands of years ago that is current in modern day lifestyle. Paleo Indians were the first people in North America, dating back 13,000 to 9,000 years ago. With the exception of a few well-made tools, very little paleo material culture. The archaic Indians date back 10,000 to 3,000 years ago and were able to develop more sophisticated tools. This atlatl spear was used for hunting as white-tailed deer became an important food source. A weighted net for fishing originated by the archaic Indian, and the application is used today. Archaic folks learn how to exploit resources in many different environments, scheduling their movements to correspond with seasonal availability of resources. Trade was an important economic practice as the archaic period witnessed the blooming and profusion of many different lifeways and spreading out across North American continent and filling in virtually every environmental zone. The woodland period goes back 1,000 to 3,000 years ago, considering a development stage without any massive changes in short time, but instead having a continuous development in stone, bone tools, leather crafting, textile manufacture, cultivation, and shelter construction. Many woodland people used spears and atlatls until the end of the period when they were replaced by bow and arrows. The major technical advancement during this period was a widespread use of pottery. The Ojibwe are woodland people leaving evidence reaching back to the mid-17th century. Fur trading, especially the exchange of beaver pelts for goods, included firearms. Birch bark was a versatile natural product from which the Ojibwe created many items, including canoes, toboggans, and storage containers. The Ojibwe built canoe frames from wood and covered the frame with sewn birch bark strips, sealing the seams with pine or spruce gum. Fur trade in Minnesota by 1837 had almost completely moved further west due to diminishing populations of fur-bearing animals remaining in Minnesota. Fur trade included beaver, fisher, otter, mink, bear, deer, fox, muskrat, badger, raccoon, rabbit, and even the skunk. Other items to trade included animal meat, wild rice, gum and spruce roots for canoe repair, snowshoes, leather goods, and canoes. Trade was navigated by waterways connecting to the Rainy Lake bordering Canada, the mighty Mississippi River, and the Great Lakes. The timber period started in the 1830s, going through to today. Timber period utilized river passages floating logs to Lake Superior to local mills. Timber has proven to be a great resource utilized in daily activity. The Ojibwe snowshoe is created here at the Boulder Lake Environmental Center. Here is John Geisler, director of the Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center, to tell you the process of his creation.
First, we cut our wood to dimension, and then we soak it in a tube for several days. Then once we get our wood soaked, we steam it for about 45 minutes and put it in our jig. There it's left to dry for a period of time, depending on weather conditions. And when it's done, we put in our interior joiner work here and add our rivets. After we get that made, we can go to lace the shoe. It takes about 135 yards per shoe, and then here's your finished product.
The black ash wood of the snowshoe is durable enough to withstand the elements of winter. Come outside with me and see what can be done with cedar. Our sustainable forest allows creations to be shared for generations. This is a picture of the Montreal canoe, used by the voyagers in their trading days. I'd like to introduce you to a 24-foot North canoe, the little brother of the Montreal. The canoe will not be found in storefronts, but was a very popular necessity during our history. Once again, John Geisler.
Hi, I just want to talk a little bit about how we made this canoe. We had 9 volunteers for 10 days, and we basically pieced together this beautiful canoe. We made a form, then we bent our ribs around that form. You can see the ribs here. After the ribs were in place, we put in this planking, which is also cedar. After the cedar, we had put on the gunnels, added the seats, and from there we've had a lot of users. It can fit up to 12 people at one point.
Thank you, John. It would take about 20 minutes to paddle across Boulder Lake, following the waterways our neighbors long ago used. History here at Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center has evolved as an informal educator for 9,000 years. Sustainable natural resources are essential products to protect, preserve, and enjoy. Our goal is to increase your understanding and appreciation of natural resource management. In addition to snowshoe and canoe making, we offer a full listing of programs that can be found on our website. You can find us online by entering Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center in your web browser. I provided you a glance into 18,000 acres of outdoor classroom and recreation, which provides an interpretive window highlighting resource management and recreation. I hope that our time together sparks an interest that will encourage you to protect and enjoy your great outdoors. My thank you for your time and interest in the Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center includes an invitation. Come to visit, stay a while, and enjoy the heartbeat of northern Minnesota. Your presence will imitate what our neighbors of the past did for different meanings and results. Your time will become valuable history hundreds to thousands of years from now, which our new neighbors may be imitating our activities today. Enjoy the recreation and educational opportunities matching your wishes at the Boulder Lake Environmental Center.